Hello again everyone, Christopher Maynard here, and in this video what we're going to do is demonstrate DNS. Now DNS stands for Domain Name Services, and what DNS does, it resolves host name or domain names against IP addresses. That is to say, your computer don't understand host names and domain names, but it will understand your IP address. What we'll do now is we'll go to Start, we go to Administrative Tools, and we'll go to DNS. Now, what if you could recall when we were installing Active Directory into this server, the DNS server was also installed. What we'll do now is if we try to do a NS lookup, you'll see that the server is unknown. It comes back default server unknown. So what we have to do now is we have to create a forward lookup zone. We go to new zone, so we click next, and it's going to be a primary zone, and we're going to replicate the zone throughout the forest. We're going to give it a zone name. We'll call it zone1.com, and then we go next, and we are only going to allow secure dynamic updates. Click finish, and here you have your new zone created. So what we're going to do now is we are going to create a reverse lookup zone also. So we click new zone, next, and it's going to be our primary zone. Again, we're going to replicate it throughout the forest, chris.com, and this is for IPv4. And here what we'll do is we'll enter the network part of your network address. This is 192.168.1, and here you can see that it's reverse. You click next and finish. Okay, so there you have your reverse lookup zone, and here you have your zone 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new host inside here, and we're going to add the www service. So www, and here you have your www zone 1, and this is at the IP address 192.168.1.1. Alright, and here is creating an associate pointer. This is to the reverse lookup. So we click add host and click OK and click done. Now if we go to the reverse lookup zone, refresh here, you should see that pointer to the www.zone1.com. Right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to launch NS lookup. Now let me just say at this point in time, what the reverse lookup does is, as DNS resolves domain name and host name to IP addresses, the reverse lookup resolves the IP address to domain name. We click launch NS lookup, and here you can see server www.zone1. Right? Now if I enter 192.168.1.1, you will see that it resolved the IP address back to the www.zone.1.com. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a new entry, or a new host name, and we'll call that host name Bob, and the fully qualified domain name will be bob.chris.com, and we enter the IP address 192.168.1.100, creating the associated pointer back to the reverse lookup, and we click add host. Okay, done. And now let's go launch NS lookup, and let's do the reverse first. So let's enter the IP address 192.168.1.100, and there you see it resolves it back to bob.chris.com. And if we do the forward lookup, if we look for Bob, you see it resolves it back to the 192.168.1.100. And we could do the same for, let's say we have our Vista. You see the Vista is at 192.1.3. So we could do the same here, and if we enter, you see it resolves it back to 192.168.1.3. Okay, so that's my demonstration on DNS, forward lookup, backward, reverse lookup, sorry. And I thank you for viewing this video. Till the next time.